What to listen for in music. Marina's Music Appreciation Podcast. As a person who has been through formal musical training, I've been fully immersed in the world of what we call cultivated music, or what we call art music, for a substantial period of time. I'm close to completing my degrees in flute performance and music education, and I totally love performing classical literature and learning about classical music. At the same time, I grew up in the 90s when NSYNC, Britney Spears, and the Spice Girls were huge. I also grew up in the age where MP3 players and iPods started to hit super hard. That being said, I'm not going to lie, pop music has definitely played an important role in my personal development. Okay, so I mentioned those pop legends, but as an aside, I have to add that the 90s were actually what I'd consider to be the rise of grunge and alternative rock, as well as kind of the increase in popularity of rap music. My dream as a fifth grader was to be able to play Smells Like Teen Spirit on my brand new red electric guitar. Coming back to what this is about. I think that we get a lot of things out of music, and I know that that's kind of a vague comment, but sometimes we listen for fun, like when we listen to ABBA or Cyndi Lauper, and sometimes we listen to get in a certain mood, like when we listen to Damien Rice. There's so much music out there that's really good for a lot of reasons. My goal is to share how I experience music and how I listen to music with you in order to potentially open doors for you to appreciate music of all kinds. My personal philosophy is that it's okay to like the Yeah Yeah Yeahs, Simon and Garfunkel, the Rolling Stones, and yeah, even Kesha, because what we're getting from music is an experience. And while some believe pop music has little value and won't leave a lasting impression on history as a whole, I'd like to argue that it does, and it will. We experience so much of ourselves through music that it's more than an extension of ourselves. We communicate our identities and beliefs through music, and to argue that pop music isn't important because it's not art music just doesn't make sense. So ultimately, what's to come with the series, which is my twist off of Aaron Copland's book, is my attempt to connect the world of pop music, which is not as simple as classical musicians sometimes say, with a kind of language that can help bring an understanding of how music's made and how it can be appreciated.
Created using Powtoon.